All right. Sorry, guys. I got to get to my chat. I stream with my camera on my computer. So, but since it's going to be echoey, I use my phone. So it takes me a minute to get on, and then I'm going to the chat. Just give me 1 second. My doggies. How is everybody doing so far? I'll be able to see what you say in a second. Worked a double today. I did really good. So everything's going pretty well. Oh. Came home and soaked in a bath, and here I am. It was hard work, but it's better than being screamed at every day by a jerk. Hey, Michael Archer, how are you doing? Welcome. And hey, Scott Balo. You want to come in, Scott Balo? You know I always want you in here. I wonder who else wants to hang out with me. Let's see. Hey, QP. I'm doing pretty good. I worked at just started a new job as a saute cook. And I worked a double today. So I'm a little tired, and I did not sleep last night. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I just couldn't sleep, so I'm flying on empty here. But I don't know. I'm a tough old broad. I'm all right. But if I look tired, that's what it is. Okay, let's see. Scott Balo says, I was going to put my foot down tonight, but yeah, of course I'll come on. Cool. You're the best. I don't care what anybody says. All right, there you go. Just waiting for him to come in, waiting for some more people to come in. I have 4 viewers right now. I know Patrick's streaming, but oh well. Oh, I was on Jams TV earlier, which is like one of my most favorite streams because I just think he's such an awesome guy. He's so funny, and I don't know. He always like shows like all these Mandela videos, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. He's just he seems like a really cool guy. But he was saying that he might show Robert Wood later. And hey, Scott Bantham. Oh, listen, I was on Jams TV earlier, and he was like, he had watched Patrick for a minute, and then I was like, hey, you ought to go on Robert Wood's stream. Like he's, like, he's like interesting to watch, whatever. And I was like, some wild, wacky stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm on his stream all the time. And I was like, I think he's going to go on in a little bit. And then I found out on Patrick's stream that Robert's going to go on in his bra and panties.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's going to dance around. So I hope they shoot that on Jams TV.
That's really crazy.
I mean, just like usual. He does some wild stuff, you got to admit.
Yeah, he's great.
Even Mrs. M.A. was like, that's my guilty pleasure is watching Robert Wood.
I don't know if you saw a little while ago. See, like I just thought of this because because when I said that's crazy, I hope Rob doesn't take offense to that because, I don't mean it like that, but like apparently Rain like called him crazy one night and he got really pissed off and like called her all sorts of fucking shit. And I don't even think she ever heard it because I think she would have said something about it.
Well, I mean, you didn't call him crazy. I mean, it is kind of wackadoo to like live, if you're a man, to like live stream in some bra and panties. It's funny. I think he's doing experiments to see if he can get kicked off of YouTube.
That's actually that's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I mean, it's all in good fun. But yeah, you're not saying he's crazy. You're just saying that's kind of wacky. You know, we love you, Robert Wood.
Absolutely.
So
I don't think Rain either though. But I mean I didn't hear it, so I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she meant it in a way. What do I know?
she may have just not responded to it. Omnipotent Mind says, "Why do you seem familiar to me? Maybe we know each other from another reality. Maybe we're supposed to meet." A lot of
Interesting.
times we'll meet people and they seem really familiar. And I get that all the time anyway. Like when I'm in public, people are like, "Don't I know you?" It's kind of like a running joke in my family. My kids are always like laughing. Every time it happens, they just crack up and the people are like, "What?" And they're like, "This happens to her nearly every time we go in public." So, I mean, because time's happening all at once. So, you know, we may bump into each other in the future. We may have like an alternate reality past. Who knows? Maybe we're
It's
meant to
fucking
meet. Maybe, I mean, that's the thing. Like, because there's certain people like Svetlana. I mean, I saw her making comments in the chat, and I knew I had to meet her. I knew it. And then when I saw her, she looked familiar, and that happens to a lot of us.
yeah.
Happens to
It's been
you.
happening quite.
It's been what?
It's been happening frequently. With like pretty much any new member that pops up, like like with Sarah. That was probably the strongest one so far with Sarah when she sent a picture or whatever, and it's like
Yeah,
I saw the picture before, but I couldn't have.
I know even the picture itself looked familiar. So, hey, Shark Khan, what you say? Are you busy? Shark Khan's the best, y'all. Y'all all are though. He's a hoot.
Yes, he is.
Let me see. My favorite thing about talking to Shark Khan is he showed his nipple and it was pierced, and I was just like, "What?" He's up and cooking.
Watch the where he's dancing around to the song. You know what? I'll find it and I'll put it in the chat because it's the best video ever.
Okay. All right. I sent you an invite, Shark Khan, if you're interested. Ooh, awesome. It's in your email. It says, "Picture you have is familiar." Well, I mean that picture was actually oh, you fat finger. That picture was actually done by an artist friend of mine. So it was like a print. Are you from New Orleans? We may know each other from there. Or if you're from Mississippi, I live in Mississippi. Or maybe you ran across my channel one time and didn't think much of it. And now you're like, who's this lady? You never know. Says, have you used it on another forum? No. It's always been my YouTube picture. They did that was done like in I want to say 2007. She did like a whole series that looks like that. You don't see it. I sent it to your Gmail.
Tell them to refresh it.
Yeah, try to refresh it. Try to refresh your email. Like go out, like close it out and come back in, or just refresh the browser. You're not an idiot. I don't want to hear that. None of us are. That's the thing. You can't be an idiot and see this shit. You just can't. I mean, now, so there's a couple of us that do have like a little bit of brain damage and things like that, just like from accidents or like horrific things that the system tries to do to keep us quiet, make us give up. But yeah, Omnipotent Mind says no negativity towards self. Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not. There you are.
Oh, okay. Does that work? Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. It just finally like popped. Maybe it just took a little bit to pop up.
What are you cooking?
Dollar General sausage and hamburger mixed in. James always likes sausage, but he's kind of veering, so I don't know. I figure I'd mix it and make tacos. See what happened, because the sketty last time ended up going to waste, and I don't really like to eat the meat too much, so that's why it went to waste.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so I'm trying to chop this stuff. But it's got plenty of oil and jazz in there, so you gotta figure itself out. And if you add a lot of water to it, then it'll basically boil. Because I'm scared to get worms, which you've already got worms, but I mean, I don't want to get no more worms.
Omnipotent Mind says, I'm making joke here.
Huh?
Because you're like, well, you're slapping your meat around.
Yeah, I hadn't done that yet, but maybe later. I don't know. God, slapped my meat around. That's not funny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I live as like I swear, like I'm in my teens, but I'm fucking an old fart.
Listen, a lot of us are like that. We have like arrested development or something. A lot of us are very childlike and like playful.
Yes, exactly.
I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Me either. I've been about a gazillion things, but nothing
Me
really
too.
worked out. I mean, nothing works out. It's just whatever, you know. Little jack, what do you call them? Jack of all trades, Jack in the
Master
boxes.
of none. Yeah.
Master of none.
Yep.
Yeah.
People say that about me all the time. Like bosses, they'll be like, well, you're just a jack of all trades. And I'm like, yeah, I'm master of none.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that. I didn't think he's going to be on until like a couple more hours. I was like listening to music and been rearranging shit and yeah, fucking house. Whatever, you know, I got too much shit and I'm trying to figure out how I can sell some of this stuff, but you got to advertise first, so you got to get your shit in order. I mean, I can't have like a whole fucking downstairs full of nothing but tubs of Transformers and try to sell since 1984. I mean, but you know, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I'll get it all lined out, and it'll look like a fucking toy, you know, Toys R Us again. But I don't care for this shit. I mean, there's a few I'd like to keep, just for whatever, But honestly, I don't. When I came into what I call this me, I didn't give a shit about none of this crap. My damn thing. Went through my whole life like going to the toy department, and searching, just going toy runs, just to buy, consume, and you end up with a bunch of shit, and then you see people, your family members die, and you get this shit, and you're like, I got too much shit. How am I gonna put that shit in here,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So
that's part of the programming to keep us fearful and consumed.
Yes, yeah, and it doesn't matter what you do, they'll get you. I'd waited on this fucking. Oh God, I ain't know the word. I don't even know what I'm talking about that. But fucking taxes and shit kind of thing that was like all fucked up from like down 2013. Just get the year, fucking shit, fucking all to hell, and yeah, H&R Block evidently has fucked up my taxes every fucking year since 2013, and then they told me I was going to owe money, which I did, but then they said, where are you going to get money? Well, what do? That money ends up turning around for bills, and I don't, it's just a never-ending fuck fest.
Yeah.
Up our asses fuck fest, what I'm saying? It's not like we get to have fun. Like the other way around.
Yeah.
So we know how that shit goes. Same thing everywhere. But it finally came in, and then one thing leads to another, and like I'm still like, I don't know. Things are neat though. I do like them. I mean, how fucked they get, on that part of it. I do like the other stuff. Because it's like, oh shit, I'm trying to think of that damn plant. It's like you can eat. You got to boil it a couple times. But poke salad, Like my dad told me last year, poke salad is only, the birds have to like eat the seeds and they got to process it, and it never grows the same place twice because they've got to digest it to make it grow. Then I come back this year and I'm like, Dad, had these gray stalks out there that my son finally played swords with because they were stiff and stalks in poke salad, and this shit is like fucking three, like oh God, I'm short anymore, but whatever my size is, 5'8" or something, 5'4", usually 5'9.5", but then now I'm probably more like 5'7", but it doesn't matter. I don't even know. But the poke salad is a lot taller, right? And like this, like I can kind of see my picture like that. And I'm like, Dad, look, I thought you told me last year that this shit didn't grow again in the same spot because the birds gotta eat it and drop it. And he's like, well, yeah, but I don't know, and that was about it, kind of one of them things. And I'm like, and I got fucking poke salad everywhere, huge fucking stalks of poke salad. A storm even blew one over. It's like laying down on the ground. I was like, that fucker's dead. It ain't dead. It's still growing. Got a stalk on it about that fucking big, like a tree. I mean, it's unbelievable how this place is. And I've literally thought I've got these taters. Oh, I got one love tater. I got a love tater.
You've got a love tater?
Well, it used to be a tater. I sent this like to Michelle Matthews back months and months ago, and I was like, hey, it's a love tater. But anyhow, but that's a long story. But like, I swear I could take this sucker and probably maybe take like just a bag of fucking Miracle Grow and just plant it in that shit and see what the fuck happens. Because Lord only knows, they burn up outside. And it's like, maybe I don't even need dirt. Maybe I just need to plant it in Miracle Grow, because it's called Miracle Grow on the bag. So take the whole water thing and, positivity and all that. Well, this motherfucker's called Miracle Grow. It says on the damn bag, and I'll plant my plants in the Miracle Grow, and they will miraculously grow. And I might do that. I'm really tempted to do that, just because what the fuck? Why not?
I think that when people talk, Scott, I think it shorts out your audio because you need earbuds.
Huh? You ain't got earbuds?
Mic sound.
That's what I think is going on.
Oh shit!
We're gonna time limits or
The multi. I can kind of hear you. You're kind of coming through, but it's cutting out.
Sharky's mic sounds like shit.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This system doesn't want us to connect. This happens like every time.
Yeah. So you can't hear me.
You're kind of cutting out a little, and then Scott Balo, I can't hear.
Yeah. 1117. No.
Okay, it's rebooting. All right, it's rebooting, y'all.
Oh, okay. He said, "Baby, up your butt with the coconut." But there was no coconut. Did y'all ever see
I think
Quick
I can
Change?
hear you, Scott. I can hear like audio.
I put the headphones in.
Yeah, I think like see that's the reason I don't use my computer is because it does that.
Sharky, you got to stop banging that shit around, man.
Like when someone talks, it'll cut my
sorry.
audio out.
I'm sorry. I can be quieter.
I don't know, it's just it's causing a lot of or something's wrong with the fucking audio.
Might be me. Might be me. Probably is me.
I got the video I wanted to post, but now
Okay.
I can't post it.
What video?
Your video, the one where you're singing that song that I like.
Did you ever see the one of Superman? Put your name in it. It was kind of trippy because it was a Superman video. I put your name on it, Shady Balo or whatever, and but it's how the thing is how you link things together. We're able to create with links that makes no sense. I mean, how the hell you can't create shit that links together with the computer? The same way. It's the same way. It's the same exact way as if, like, if you're thinking of something, right? Like, I look to my come here, get in here, you goof. I'm on live. You want to be on live? You don't want to be on live. He said, nope, no way, no, hell no. But yeah, I took it to a photo book and I found a Bugs Bunny card, and I realized it was a stamp from like 1995 or something. I'm like, wow, that's a. So I looked it up, and all I did was type in Bugs Bunny, and then it automatically brought up fucking stamp. That's what it did. The AI did that. It like heard me. It knew I was looking at it because it's looking at this fucking camera, watching me look at this fucking stamp, and it automatically brought up. I typed in nothing but Bugs Bunny, and the first fucking thing that came up was stamp.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Someone
God,
said that happened to them.
Dude, it's fucking freaky. This shit ain't right, you know? It's like, whatever, okay. Huh? About 20 minutes? 20? Oh, it's hungry.
Word.
Yeah, it was a Superman video. Are you talking about the titty where I do my man titties?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at me. I used to have
It's the
what
best video ever.
they called them pecs, back in the day, and then it turns into like, what I called like, when Hulk Hogan would verse the woo, what's his name? Fucking woo, do that.
What?
Hulk Hogan, he versus
Oh.
woo, the Who guy, fucking blonde hair, and he's old, but he got old. And so he'd come out, we'd be watching wrestling years ago, me and my cousin. And you're like, oh my God, the man titties on this dude, And of course then, now everybody's got fucking a chest or man titties or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'm
my
fucking
brother,
135 pounds.
huh? You gotta weigh more than that.
No, I'm 135 pounds and I have tits.
Do you really weigh 135? My goodness.
Yeah.
God,
I know.
you carry it extremely well. That's off.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. So you've noticed your boobs got bigger? I mean,
Yep.
more than what you would call an age thing, like it's just a difference.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not right.
Yeah. I got so fucking tickled. Dude, when you were like, let the cat, it was like the male lactating thing, and it was like, there's a cat, like, with you. I'm like,
Yeah, that
what the fuck am I
thing
watching?
is
It's like months back. It's like fucking funny. Oh shit, that cracked me up.
yeah, she's a funny
Died
cat.
laughing, man. Died laughing.
She thinks I'm her mom. Yeah, that song I had never even heard till like a buddy of mine, the one that couldn't find me on this map. He's a truck driver, and I'm like, dude, I'm here. Just fucking go a little bit. You'll see a sign. Take it, and then we're eating in the middle of a fucking truck stop, about halfway through our fucking visit. He's like, I don't understand why I couldn't find you, and I'm like, dude, welcome to my realm. You literally drove into my realm. That's why you could not find me on your fucking truck map. The computer that in these big rigs that drive. Wasn't there. Didn't have nothing listed. The fucking gas stations that have been there fucking, I know, 5 years. Big ass pilot fucking gas station. You like freaking out. I would love to be in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's good. I think it's good. I don't like people, so I just stay away from them. And the ones I do see are kind of, I know them, so I can. Well, not all. I mean, not definitely not everything in one of them, but there's a handful here and there at the stores and whatnot, and so you can kind of keep tabs on how they're acting, which does change. To more than what I'd say is just having a bad day or something. It's like you don't even know who you're dealing with, so you just shut the fuck up. And there's all that awkward silence. I do know I'm able to kind of. What I try to do is keep tabs on, which is not that great right now because I'm not going nowhere. I just take it up. Once school starts again, I'll be driving back and forth past certain points that I've tried to memorize in houses and things that I've noticed have changed in like the graveyard, especially. It's like I saw it today. I had to go to the store, and then went there's like a big patch, and it's like it's gravel, so You can see it. It sticks out right there at the front. And it's like 1, 2, 3, space 4. Okay, now last time, not even the last time, but it just changes. Like it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, space 5 bodies in that fucking spot, and they just fucking disappear. It's like there, but that's one of the points where I decided for some reason that one day I took my son to school and probably told this 1,000 times. But anyhow, that's one of them times I think I was taken because I went around and I was like looking and I'm seeing fucking graves and I'm like talking to people. I saw some chick that like went to Henderson and I was like, well, you kind of look familiar. I haven't heard a little bit. She had a bunch of stuff. And then I went to leave and I got in my car and I always, when I crank my car up, it's got a stupid button and I hold the button, hit the brake with my hand and crank it up before I get in, because it's a key thing. And so I did that, and the radio's on. I sit in there, and then I'm sitting there, and then I'm like, I don't even know, but all I know is this. I'm like sitting there. I go to get in the car, hit that, radio's on, and I do this, and my head comes up, and it's fucking been an hour, and I've been sitting at this fucking grave with my door open, with one leg out, one leg in, sitting in the seat. Nobody's came by. Nobody fucking gave a shit, Fucking an hour's gone, and I'm like, okay, now I think that's when I get taken. Basically, if there's aliens, that's what happens because it's happened a few times, and like I said, I'm totally sober, so it's not like it was a drunk thing. Can't blame it on like vodka or nothing. It's like fucking totally fucking sober. You're there, you're not there. Hour goes by, you just pop. Head pops up, and you're confused, and it hurts, and it's not a pleasant experience. And there's no dreams, nothing except for just waking up totally fucking confused as fuck, and just going, what the fuck, And I've started associating that with the, if we were taking this kids as aliens and stuff, and it's all been a big fucking damn whatever. Who knows?
Does that happen a lot?
No. I mean, yes, enough to where since that point, it's been 3 times since that point, and so that's 3 times in 1 year. Because I'm almost reaching a year point to where I woke up actually, and I think I died then with the drug overdose and the pills and everything, and I come into this dominant me. And was here and then didn't give a shit about Transformers and the pills. Didn't give a shit about vodka. All I wanted was coffee and water and fucking. And then I got to searching stuff on the internet, and then I found out about the terminology is what I call it, the Mandela effect. And I was like, holy crap! And I thought it was a joke, like any of us, till you get to looking at it more, and then you're like, wait, what? And you go look at your fucking interview, and you go look at your Forrest Gump, and you go look at this and that, and then, everything kind of came to me as I needed it, as far, because I steered clear of the body changes, I steered clear of the Bible changes for about a month and a half until I finally just, something caught my eye, and I clicked on it, and I watched it, and I'm like, wait, no, this is stupid. And that's what got me, because I pulled out 3, and I'm not a Bible guy, but, I got out 3 versions, these fucking Bibles that are falling apart, great grandmas and shit, and I'm like, that whole line of the lamb had changed, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, and that's what got me. That's when I fucking was like, and I was actually thankful because I was like, well, god dang, I'm not fucking a nutoid because. I've been looking at conspiracy shit for fucking years, and then I just kind of quit TV, quit everything for months, years, not months, but years, different times, whatever, it is. It played out for me. But yeah, I was really relieved. And the funny thing is, it's like this is if you want to just go by conspiracies, this is like the first conspiracy that you see in your own fucking house happen. You know, you got shit. You definitely know it's one way, and it fucking changes. Or like now, I've got my grandma's ring that she's carried with. I've got a fucking to my mom's phone. I've got fucking two Mad magazines, two fucking crack magazines here that are fucking 1989, 88. Significant episodes, significant ones. One's got Bush Senior and Dukakis on the front. The other one's got some more shit that does with this. So they're kind of significant on that aspect. And then, like, I'll show you what I can't. I ain't even. So I've been like rearranging, right? Let me put my picture up here so I can see it. So I've been like rearranging, right, and trying to get this entire fucking mess of a house kind of sorted out. Because I mean, I live in a trail in a house that's the way it is because they end up getting my mom's stuff, my grandma's stuff, all that, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I live in a trail. So I've got this picture of me when my son was bird and my wife at the time was one wife per life or whatever, and it's in my wallet. I've showed my son. I pulled out things. I've showed my son. I'm like, hey, look, I've got this, and he's like, wow. And I showed Susan, and she's like, you got this in your wallet? I'm like, yeah. Well, so like up here, all this was different this morning, and whatever. It's not right yet, but up here in the dust on the top shelf, see how tall I am? Up here, there was a card upside down, and I pulled it out, and this is the card. That's what I just showed you. This is the card. And this was last night, and then I go looking through my wallet, and I've got a George Costanza wallet, just like when he puts that little piece of paper in there, it blows up. See? I got a
I can't see anything.
Okay, it's a George Costanza wallet, and he puts that little piece of paper in there, and it just blows up because he's got one too many little, buy something, get something free coupons. I could not find it in here. Now I'm going to go through it again tonight and just strip it down because it should be in there. And if it's not in there, why is it on my shelf with dust on it from over a year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is, see, it's scratched off, so I wanted to see if the number was the exact same. It gave me a reason to see. So I'm like, if I can find it in my wallet, which I couldn't last night, I could look at the number, and I definitely know if it's, if I'm just like hopping into myself that has a house that's the same. Except I put stuff in different places, just one or two. Whatever, I mean, it kind of make more sense because, like, say, these are my mom's phones. I've got the same
that's crazy.
fucking phone of my mother that died here in this house, and Dad gave me one a year before, and then, like, the same thing with Dad. It has something to do with Dad. So then a year later, I find this in me mom's room in mom's purse. And the same thing, like, Dad, at the funeral with me mom, he was like, well, because we took the ring off when she left here because we didn't want nobody to take, it's gold. We didn't, know people. So
yeah.
Anyhow, so the very last day, we were up there, and she's still in the other room. And Dad's like, shit, do you want this ring? You're going to put on your Meemaw. I'm like, I don't want that ring. That's Meemaw's, that's her circle with trust there, and put it on her. And I watch him, and he, bent the fingers, and it's hard, and he bent the finger up to where he gets the fucking ring on there because she's stiff as a board, and then I watched when they shut the casket, and the ring was on the finger, so I made sure no fucking weird dysfunctional family of mine took a ring off a dead person,
Yeah.
And then, like, honestly, like a year later, we're at the truck stop, same one where Jason couldn't find. We're up there, and he's like, hey, I got your Meemaw's ring. Do you want it? I'm like, thinking Meemaw Lockhart, like his mom, and I'm like, well, no, and he's like, no, it's your Meemaw. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, Dad, it said, and he pulled it out. And I'm like, that's got to be the other Meemaws. He's like, no, it's not my mom. Da da da. Okay, so he confirmed, very well confirmed, and I'm like, I tell him, like, Dad, look, thought it was crazy, and I took the ring and put it in my pocket, and I checked it last night, it's still in there, so there's, evidently Mima's either not got a ring and she's buried, or there's two rings and I've got one, but I ain't going to go digging my grandma up to find out, so I don't know, it's just, this whole thing, it's like there's nothing that can't be changed. So everything is fucking fake.
Mm-hmm.
All the food tastes like cardboard. I could say the gazillion times. It still does. Whatever. Who knows? I really don't even think we're going to have to eat the food. I think it might just be boiled down to just water. Just do nothing but water itself, and it'll be never ending. Because I swear, when I was a kid and stuff, and they teach you, I mean, there's no way you could have made it without eating something. I mean, you had to go so many days without. You had to eat. I mean, you had to eat. Whatever. I don't know.
You might want to look into the place that you live. If you live on like one of those ley lines or something like that, maybe that has something to do with why you're getting doubles.
It might be because I'm on the Bigfoot map.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like whatever the website is with Bigfoot. You track the Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that map. It's really close to me. So, and I've seen. At the time, I thought it was an alien. I was like really into, seeing alien ships, weird things in the sky, and I was like, oh shit! And I went to walk toward it in my flip flops at night, and I was on beam, a lot of beam, but I was definitely seeing for about fucking 10 minutes. I had a light on it, and it looked away to the field, and it looked back at me, but it wasn't scared. This tree's big. It's fucking wide. It's like 3 of me wide, and I've got it on some videos out there yonder. But it's up high, the eyes. And I started walking toward it till my drunk ass realized, hey, dude, you're in flip flops. You got like nothing but your fists, and this motherfucker's whatever the hell it is don't give a shit about you. It's just like fucking staring at you like an amusement. And I backed off, and I mean, I literally walked backwards, because I didn't want to turn my back on it. So I walked backwards till I got really close to the door, and I went in. Susan thought I was a fucking nut. I still married her at the time. So
did you see its face?
No, all I saw was eyes.
Oh, okay.
Nothing but eyes. But I had one thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap. What happened?
I don't know.
Sorry, y'all. I was on the... My daughter called, and she was like, oh, shit, wait. Let me turn that camera off. That's unflattering. But anyway, my daughter called, and she was like, she messaged me. She was like, come get me. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm uncomfortable. She went and spent the night at the little girl's house.
Really?
I mean, she's not a little girl. She's, she's about to be 16.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, this girl, she said her parents are, like, on drugs. Like, they're, like, dead asleep. And she invited, like 3, like, older, like, almost men there.
Oh, my God.
And it's Rachel and this other girl and another girl, like it's 3 girls, and she invited like these she's like they're like men, like in their like late teens, early 20s. She said, I just want to come home.
That's not a good scene.
Mm-mm. But my daughter Ashley just got there, so I was like on the phone with her until because she's like, I'm in the front yard. I've got all my shit.
Nice.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know.
She said, I told my friend she needs to get home too. I said, well, see if she wants a ride. I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, what do you even do? I mean, this world is really just, it's fucking odd, and like, everyone's a fucking pervert, and like, I mean, I'm a pervert, don't get me wrong, but this world takes it to a whole new level.
I'm so glad that she called me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
I know. I'm sorry, Shark Town. I don't know what happened.
These fucking,
Fuck.
I'm telling you, this fucking technology just doesn't work anymore. At least for us.
Well, for us, because it doesn't want us to, interact.
Yeah.
M. Hobbs is in. She says perversity is normal now. I know. I mean, she's a little girl. She's really 15, and this other girl is 16. But I mean, she invited like guys in their 20s to come over and hang out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
What the
Well.
fuck? Oh shit.
Hey,
So
Poppy.
Oh, Poppy's on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to take the headphones out because the fucking battery's almost dead again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like so thankful that I raised her to where she felt like she could call me to come home, you know? Some kids would have stayed in that situation. It's just downright dangerous.
Yeah. I was late teen once. I know what we think of.
Yeah. And see, Rachel, my youngest, she's really beautiful. I mean, she's got these big, like, eyes that are so brown, they're kind of red. Her skin's very pale. She doesn't have any freckles. And she's got bright red hair, like it's brighter than mine.
Yeah.
And we wear the same bra size almost. I mean, so she's like a developed girl, except, she's thinner than I am. But she's a developed girl too. But she's never been with anybody. She's good. I mean, they haven't done that yet. So,
Done what?
like, had sex or anything. They're both virgins, my daughters, little babies.
So am I. I'm a born again virgin.
No, you're not. You got a girlfriend. In this reality, you're a virgin.
Say again?
I said, in this reality, you're a virgin.
Fucking, you ever been abducted or anything, Martha? Or like that you know of?
Abducted, like, by aliens, or?
Or I guess by anything.
Well, I mean, I was never abducted. I mean, I was, like, taken places and left.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy.
Yeah. My parents thought, I mean, in their own sick way, they thought they were doing the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I wasn't molested, thank God. I mean, because that wasn't my destiny, according to
I
them.
mean, I
But they
can't.
didn't,
I mean,
they did,
I don't
what, you
think.
can't. What are you saying? I
You
can't
there?
hear you. Yeah, I'm here. What did you say?
I don't know. We both were talking, so it kind of got all jumbled. I didn't say anything of importance.
Poppy Elm says, I was hitching and got snatched, but kinda was asking for trouble hitching.
What?
That's the thing, you weren't asking for trouble. You know, a woman should have or a girl should have a right to like walk down the road if she wants to without being assaulted. Don't ever blame yourself for that. That's bullshit. Whatever happened to you was not your fault and it was fucking wrong.
Unless you were hitchhiking in the nude, you weren't asking for anything.
No. I mean, you should be able to ask for a ride from someone and them not do anything to you. Just because you asked for a ride doesn't mean like you did something wrong. That's bullshit. That is your body. You're hitchhiking across country.
It's kind of interesting. I wonder. I mean, I've never done anything like that.
Me neither. I mean, I left home when I was young, but I bought a car and I didn't go far. I just went to another part of the city. M. Hobbs, what did you just notice?
Huh?
M. Hobbs made a comment. Yeah, weird. I just noticed it, but I don't know what she's talking about. M. Hobbs says, you want to know something fucked up? Every woman I've ever been friends with has been raped at least once. Yeah, it's a very high percentage. There are very few of us that haven't been, you know?
That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. They did a survey one time and they surveyed like men and women and they asked men, what are you most afraid of? Like when it concerns women, and they were afraid of being laughed at. And women, when they asked women, their answer was they were afraid of being murdered
Wow.
by men.
Wow.
I mean, you should watch some of those videos where these girls just like walk down the street, like in New York, and a lot of times they've got hoodies on, they're just dressed normally, and men will just come up to you and to like try to talk to you, and it's just like you can't even like have peace. It doesn't matter what you look like either. I mean, it happens to me all the time.
That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, that's the way it is to be a woman. I mean, and I'm like a heavier lady and I'm older. Like, who the fuck's going to hit on me? It shocks me like all the time. I'm like, whatever.
Very
But I
pretty.
mean,
What are you talking about?
oh, thank you. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, there's like young, attractive single girls. Like, go talk to them. Like, I've been married almost 20 years. Like, leave me the fuck alone. And I'm always like an asshole. I'm always like, look, I'm not interested. I'm married. I'm sorry. I'm straight up about it. I don't try. And see, a lot of girls were raised to be nice, to
Yeah.
act nice. So, I mean, a lot of times girls don't have the tools to be like, hey, fuck off.
Like this is like a total new to me kind of sense now because like girlfriend is very terrified of men and like, I thought she was just being like just being a shy person, but shit, it makes sense now. Fucking dudes are fucked up.
And that's the thing. I mean, she probably gets approached a lot. Like, she just doesn't, a lot of times we don't talk about it. If I told my husband every time something happened, he'd be in prison,
Yeah.
you know? I had that one guy that touched my boob at work and he punched him in the head and like cracked his skull. And my
Well,
husband's a felon over it.
like
So
how could he even get like that? That's
how could
ridiculous.
what?
How could your husband get in trouble for that?
Well, Joe told me, he said, don't talk about it. I don't want you involved. So
Yeah.
I stayed silent. I should have, and we were husband and wife too. So I don't, they can't ask me to testify against him.
That should be fucking like, well, maybe not self-defense, but defense.
Well, Joe showed up to my work, covered his license plate, showed up to my work, walked up to this guy, punched him in the head. The guy fell down and he punched him again and cracked his skull. And just turned around and walked off. Hey, baby, I'm glad you're home. I love you. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? You sweet girl. I'm proud of you for calling me. Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Jesus Christ. Help us all. It was just a fucked up situation because, Joe, my husband is a black belt in Shotokan, which is a martial art. And he was like competing during that time. And so because of that, and because he cracked the guy's skull, it was a felony. Because the guy has a metal plate in his head and is still on disability. I mean, it fucked him up really bad. So I know
Maybe
people
he'll
say that. Yeah, that's true. He maybe won't touch ladies' boobies anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He did it while I was on the phone with my husband, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I was just trying to make your nipple hard." And he started laughing, and my husband heard him. And then the next day, he came up there and fucking cracked his skull. I thought it was kind of romantic, but I mean, he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but
Say again?
the guy that grabbed your boob is a fucking idiot.
And yeah, now he really is an idiot. Okay, let's see. Bono, Bobo, it's blue now. Agreed. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Oh, God, Hobbs, I'm so sorry. That's horrifying.
What happened?
I hate to read it out loud. You have to look in the chat.
I see it. Good God.
I'm so sorry you went through that.
See, like, I hate to keep bringing this up, but how does a God let that fucking shit happen? I just don't get it.
That's the thing. That's the problem. There's free will, even among like entities. I mean, we're not the only ones with it. And that's the thing, that was that person's free will. And it's like, you don't know. It's like, how could God let me do what I did? But it really changed me and helped me. Those people that did that, especially if they get caught, I mean, you don't know what kind of effect they could have on them. I don't know. I mean, it's just like it's part of something that we can't explain. But I don't think it's I don't think it's like a cruel joke or even though it's hard and horrible. Those things that we suffer through form who we are, really.
I understand that, but that's a bit much.
I agree. And especially like when shit happens to little kids. I mean, that's fucked up. And that's the thing, I have the opinion that like, the first evil that was created was split from our creator.
Yeah.
And perhaps he can't destroy him on his own. And I think that's why we're here. I mean, and we've been hidden is what it is. We've been tricked, hidden, our memories erased. I mean, we have to like try to reach through it. He may not be able, maybe if he destroys him, he destroys himself. You don't know that. I mean, we don't know what's really happening beyond this place. I mean, we might be prisoners here by some evil, and God's trying to like reach us and help us get out.
Maybe he doesn't even like know where the fuck we are, or she, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. I think it's beyond a he or she, personally. But I mean, that's why they call it the veil. You know, they say, oh, the veil's going to be lifted. I mean, he could. Somebody told me one time, one of my Jewish friends was saying that the reason we can't directly interact with God a lot of the times is because if we were in his presence, we'd probably burst into flames, you know? Because all the stuff we do, like you have to be like follow a path of holiness in order to get there. Okay, M. Hobbs, I'll look for your email.
You know, actually, Hobbs, now that I think about it, you sent me a message, I think through YouTube, like months ago, and I did reply to it like maybe a few weeks ago because I just never saw it. Did you ever get that? If not, check your messages because I know I replied and I was like, I was very sorry about that because it was like it was a very nice email or whatever that you sent me, and like I felt bad that you probably thought I was just blowing you off. Oh shit! All right, try to if you. I don't even know how to fucking check it. I don't even know how I found the fucking message you sent me, but yeah, it's out there somewhere.
YouTube used to have like a messages part, but you have to access it through your PC. You
Yeah,
can't access it on a phone app.
right. That's exactly how I did it.
And they kept saying that it was going to go away, like they weren't going to have that anymore. But I don't know if it has. Hobbs says no worries.
Okay.
Oh, and I've been communicating with someone off outside of here, and I think he's like the next like big link to our group.
The one from the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, I mean, just the things he says. You know, I just want to talk to him. I just want to, you know, he was talking about maybe coming on here, but I mean, I'm really perfectly happy just talking to him outside of here, and like maybe seeing if he'll talk to some of y'all.
Yeah, I got a good
I mean, because a
on him
lot
too.
of, I mean, it's not about like research or anything like that, but it's about just like him as a person and like being like us. I mean, we all need to connect. That's the point of all this. If we connect and get together and agree upon things, um, about what's going to happen to this place, I think we can do. We're powerful, and I think we can do something here. We just have to find enough of us.
Place, quite frankly, and just started it.
Mhm.
I want to just nuke the place, start it over. Everything needs to be redone.
I agree. I'm hoping we can get out of here and start something else. You know.
Yeah, like not even tear the place down. I mean, like really leave here. Like this place just needs to disappear.
It
And
it will.
I don't
We
want to
just
hear.
have to find enough. We have to find enough of us to shut it down.
Yeah, basically, I don't want to hear in like 2,000 years from now. Oh, well, there was a couple left over hiding underground. No, no, no more of that.
Mm-mm. We've been trapped long enough.
Yeah.
It's coming to an end. That's why we see all the shit that we see. It's just, you know, things are going to get worse before that happens, probably. So
They will.
until that happens, we just need to hang tight. Just make sure we find everybody.
I found a cool person on some random video. I can't remember her name now though, but she was very nice, and I had a nice conversation with her. I'll see if I can find her name. Shit. Let's see.
Yeah, you ought to find her and try to get her to live stream with you or something, or just even talk to you like on Hangouts or privately.
Yeah. I mean, I sent her a couple messages back and forth, and I told her, to come hang out in our chats and shit. And she said, yeah, but I haven't seen her yet. But I also haven't been streaming, so.
Well, I mean, I always have more viewers than people that comment. And I'll tell you this, whenever I'm processing a video, I mean, it'll have like 60 something views like immediately. So there are
Yeah,
people that are like watching in and out that, or they start watching it as soon as it's over that, we never see. I
that's
mean, because
true.
really it says there's six people in here right now, but really one, two, three, four, like maybe four people are talking. I mean, you just never know.
That's kind of odd too, isn't it? Like, because I get the same where I'll have maybe 10 people or something, and the second it ends, it says like 40 or 50. It's like, who are these people that are not participating at all?
I don't know.
I guess they could.
Poppy Elm says, "Yeah, my stats are the same when I stream." Well, Poppy's got more subscribers and viewers than I do. You know,
How many do you have now?
131.
That's crazy. You should have way more than that.
Well, I don't put any hashtags or anything. And then I'm not talking about research. I'm not really talking. I'm not like sitting there making videos like, "Hey, this changed, that changed." I'm not doing that. So it's harder to find me. It's like a word of mouth. People just kind of have to run across it. Poppy Elm says, "I think I only have 117." Really?
I mean, everybody that comes to my stupid shit already knows you anyway, so it's not like I did.
Well,
I
see,
did like Jason Christopher's channel. I said everybody should go to Martha's channel.
aw, thank you. That way they can hang out with us. I just think it's just so important that we connect to one another and find the rest of us. And I mean, even within these groups, I mean, not all the people like we sit there and talk to privately, but like even within like some of these groups, like you go to some of these channels, and I mean, there's just so many people in there that really just aren't. It's like they see it, but then they're not fully affected. They don't have like the shit lives we have. They're not being attacked all the time. You know,
They think it's a fun little game to play.
yeah. Or they see it and they're like, "Ooh, that's weird," and they're spectators. There's spectators, and then there's people who, you know, the system is trying to beat down.
Okay, I found the nice girl that she doesn't have any content or anything, but her name is Iron Snowflake.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna find her.
I
Let's
could send
see.
you to her channel. It has a mini.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, put the link in the chat. I want to see it. Or you can send it to me another way if you want to. Hey, little girl. What's she say? She's my little baby girl. She's my
I
little
sent
baby.
Poppy
Hmm?
if she looked to her, but she said no.
Oh, well.
Here's the link.
Cool. Let's check it. Check it out. Oh God, I'm so tired. I didn't sleep a wink last night, and then I worked a double at work. I worked from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. No, hush your butt.
What?
Wait a sec. I'm telling the dog to hush her butt. Hush your butt. No. Wait a second. Oh my God. She reminds me of Svetlana in a way. They look like cousins or something. God, there's something about her eyes. Her eyes look like they're bright green, like grass.
Yeah, right.
She's really quite pretty. Does she have
I
videos?
looks very pleasant to me.
Yeah. She doesn't have any videos, but I'm going to subscribe just in case. Because you never know. There's a lot of people I find and they don't have any content, and then I'll subscribe, and then they eventually start putting stuff out, even if it's just one or two things. She's got 74 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you know, an interesting story that she told me in the like comment section of some video or whatever, and that's probably why she has subscribers, because she was interesting to talk
Yeah. I'm putting her. Well, okay, wait. I got to present it. Okay, this is her channel, everybody. She look familiar to you? She's really pretty. She looks like she should be an actress or something.
to. Yeah, she actually looks like an actress. I just can't think of who.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it. I like her backdrop too, with the mountains and everything. I wonder if that's
Yeah.
Antarctica. Oh God, bless it. I'm so fucking just tired.
Oh, you want to hear something fucking weird?
But
Did you watch the whatever the fuck, the wordplay video that MA put up?
oh yeah, I remember that episode too, where like the language changed and you couldn't understand anything.
Well, there was something weird that happened while I was watching one of the clips in it. There's a part where the main character gets into his car. It's like towards the end, and on the dashboard, it like the thing that lights up that says "fasten seatbelt" or whatever.
Hmm.
It says like "fasten stepdad," but when I watched it like a second time or something, it said what the fuck was it? Sharpened tuxedo.
That's weird. So like the weird words keep changing.
Well, it only happened the one time, and like I thought it was just like, I'm losing my fucking mind, and that's what I wrote. Let me find the fucking thing, because apparently like it wasn't just me losing my mind. Apparently that happened to MA too. Oh, where the fuck is it? Come on. Okay, here we go. All right, so I wrote something weird happened, and I really don't know if I'm just imagining it. The part where he gets in the car and the fasten seatbelt light says fasten stepdad, I could swear I saw it say sharpened tuxedo. I'm pretty sure I'm losing my fucking mind. And then he wrote back, it said something different to me, and it will change again. I'm oddly impressed. If we speak in private, I'll tell you what it said. And like I don't know, I was just like blown away that it wasn't just my mind going crazy. Apparently that's like part of the the episode that changes frequently. But why would that change? That's a weird. It's not like a line in a. It's like weird backdrop
Yeah,
thing.
that is weird.
What the fuck does sharpened tuxedo mean?
I don't know.
I want answers, damn it.
M. Hobbs says Patrick went live to say that Robert Wood's channel got taken down because he had a woman's dress on and makeup.
What?
There's lots of
No.
videos like that. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Robert Wood. My God. Can't believe I'm doing this. Let's see if he's live or whatever. Oh, look, Patrick's live right now.
He must have shown something again because it does say it was taken down.
Does it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dude, he had almost 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, he's about to get his super chats.
Oh, that's
All right, would you ever monetize?
Monetize? No.
Because like Candy Cupcakes the other day was like, you need to have like a PayPal or something, and I was just like, I was like, I wouldn't feel right about it.
You cut out. What did you say?
I told Candy Cupcakes, she was like, you ought to have a PayPal, and I was like, I wouldn't feel right about doing that, you know?
Okay, but monetizing is a waste of time because you don't really get anything unless you get like
Yeah.
millions of views. You have like a PayPal link or
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. That's okay. As long as you don't do any bullshit like subscribers for money, because that's fucked up. Oh, actually, Robert's channel is still up.
Is it? Maybe just the video got taken down.
Yeah, it was just that video. God, because that's gonna be once he gets it. He needs dough.
They may not let him monetize now because like once you hit 1,000 viewers, like I think they put it under review is the way it works.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have like 12 months of like consistent like video making or whatever, and then you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to monetize and to have super chats and stuff like that.
As far as I know, it's just that you need 1,000 subscribers to do super chats.
Oh, really? Maybe to do AdSense.
Yeah, that's probably something different.
Yeah,
That's a big bag.
I'm not interested. Yeah, it's bullshit. I'm not interested in that. If you want to give money, like if y'all are out there and you want to give me money, send it to Svetlana, please.
Yeah.
She needs it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting her PayPal and just like putting it on the description of every single video I make.
That's a good idea.
And I mean, it's like, I don't know. That's a good cause, though. I mean, she's very important to us,
Guess what time
At
it
least,
is?
oh, here it's 12:17.
The bird started again.
Oh, did he? Yeah, it's right around midnight. Like it's either like around 12:30 or 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear him. Claire Jane said 90 days with no Robert. Aw.
Right? No, that's not right because his channel's still up. Oh, maybe he has a probation thing.
Yeah. Sometimes they take away your like streaming privileges and stuff like that.
That's okay. He can come on my channel if he wants.
Yeah. You know, just start a new account.
Holy shit.
What?
We're going ape
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I'm going to get a flashlight, see if I can find him. You're right back.
All right. Damn. That's very upsetting that he's going to strike like that. Yeah, because I mean, there's lots of stop this. But seriously, y'all, I think you should fight that because there are lots of men that seriously come on YouTube. They dress like they'll have beards and makeup, like full makeup on. They'll have fairy wings and all that stuff, dresses. You know, they allow that. I mean, he was just like making a joke or whatever. I haven't seen it, but that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, I think you should appeal it. Robert Wood, if you're around or if somebody's talking to him, tell him to appeal that shit. Try to encourage him. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
He
if he
should have
didn't
the
show.
right to walk around like that. What were you saying, Scott?
You there?
Yeah. What did you say?
Oh, no. I thought it froze. That's all. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. M. Hobbs says there are even guys giving makeup tutorials. You know? Well, M. Hobbs, tell him he needs to appeal that shit.
Yeah, as long
That's
as
wrong.
again.
Yeah. I gotta go to bed. Like earlier when I was screen sharing, I was like sitting here like sleeping, sitting up. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Now what are we gonna do?
Well, Patrick's streaming right now and Robert's on there.
Okay. I'd rather have you, but if you're tired, then that'll have to do.
Yeah, I'm just falling asleep sitting up. I didn't sleep at all last night. I'm exhausted.
Okay, my dear. Well, you have a lovely sleep, and you're gonna be on tomorrow.
Yes. I will see you tomorrow. All right. I love everybody. Hugs and kisses.
Love, kiss, kiss.
And remember, be good to each other. We're all we have. You know, from birth to the grave, all we're going to have is each other. Really. So that's what I used to tell my daughters when they fought. But let's be good to each other. Love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.